Hey everyone, so I'm trying to set up this weekend to get some stuff done during the quarantine, whatever you want to call it. I'm in New York, so we're, basically getting hammered pretty good. And what I'm trying to do here is, amongst the many things I'm attempting, is cleaning up my refrigerator switch thing here. I cleaned it all out. Look at that. Works great now. Yeah, after I cleaned it with carb cleaner and everything else, and it wouldn't work at all, this thing would stick down and not go up. And now I've got it where it bounces back with just a little titch of WD-40. And I've also painted my refrigerator light switch, whatever you want to call it, component here, along with this piece here. I've done that, and I've got to take a brass brush and clean the contacts off. But in the meantime, I've done it with a little bit of buttermilk. It says it's buttercream, not buttermilk. Buttermilk Krylon Fusion paint, and I've hit my heater a little bit with it, unfortunately. But it does match the wall really well, which is pretty much the same color as the what I painted the wall originally. But hey, it is what it is. And so I've got this going. I've got, like I said, I've got other components here that have arrived in the mail. I have my igniter block, a new one, not a new one, but a one that's supposedly been tested. But I'm going to test it, make sure it's working okay. We're going to get that in because my igniter is not working on my fridge. And I also have, let's see here, I also have direct from a wonderful, another eBay person, my new gas nozzle, my, let's say here, jet nozzle, gas jet nozzle. And so I've got that here. Going to install that. I have my burner showing up. I don't know when it's going to show up. It says it's going to show up between Thursday and Saturday. Well, today's Friday evening. It's not shown up yet. I've contacted the seller and have not heard back from them on what is going on with that. But, hey, we'll see what happens. So I've got, like I said, I've got this ready to go. Let's get out here a little bit. Let's make sure I got my, don't want to think. So I've got some plywood here, some salvage plywood. So I'm going to use that for the floor, which is pretty much shot in here. Probably what I'm going to wind up doing, if I do this floor replacement, that's great. I'm going to pull this whole fridge out. I'm going to pull it out, get it out, and disconnect the gas line, disconnect the, the plug here, that kind of stuff. Get everything pulled out. There's this little transfer rail here that's over here and over here to figure out how that works. Do research on that. There's the tray that goes under here that I've got that I pulled out. I've got this little piece of metal here that's supposed to go in front of everything to protect it. I pulled all that off, and so yeah, I've got all these bits here that I haven't thrown out, but in the meantime I'm just kind of getting set up to get the work done. So like I said, I got the I've had the furnace going here, and it is actually not too bad in here. It's actually very comfortable. Furnace is working. You can hear it. Open this up a little bit. Not too bad temperature-wise in here because I've got all the heaters blowing now. So, including including this one. Whoa! And that one there. Oh, the door's super hot from me leaving the potty door, if you notice. because this SOB is running like crazy, and this thing actually heats up the whole side of the toilet so hot that if you try to sit on this thing, you'll feel like you're going to burn your buns. Talk about hot cross buns. So I need to find a way to keep this from like blowing that much hot air on here. I may do something about putting a damper, inline damper on the duct or something, because it's just stupid how hot it gets in here. And I want to be able to have this run, and of course I've got the stuff running in the back here, this one here. So yeah, so I might take this and put this kind of, put it in there like that, maybe. There you go. Just wedge it in there, right? Make it so it doesn't, so the potty door doesn't get fried. Anyways, so yeah, I've got this whole thing disconnected here. You can see here it's very kind of yellowish inside compared to the, I don't know if that's just age or what, but it's just, there's no transition between the white here and what it is, so it's got to be something to do with the age of the plastic. I've got the drip tray here, which, don't get me wrong, I get that, you get the drip tray, okay, so I got the drip tray, yippee, and then I look and I'm like trying to figure out where, like there's all these things that are supposed to go with the drip tray, down and whatever. Maybe this is it. Oh, maybe this is, no, that's not it. So there's the thermostat for the cooler. So I pulled this drip tray off, and you can see it's got a little hole in the bottom of it, which you're supposed to be able to put some sort of collector on. And I don't know where it goes because, you know, quite frankly, there's no other holes in the refrigerator. Maybe I need to drill one for the drain that goes from the freezer or the condenser up here down through and then out. It's something that's not been here, and like I said, I've got this tray thing that I'm gonna put, geez Louise, holy cow, it's like fighting to get this thing in place here. There you go. But you can see that's like where it should be. There should be a little drip catch thing here. The hole's right here, and it should come down. It's been going into my crisper tray. Basically what I've been doing. Just let the crisper collect it, and then I take the crisper out and dump it. Not really an optimal way to make things happen. So yeah, so there's little things like that. I'm trying to make it work. And like I said, I've got a few projects going. I've got the heater going here. See if I can get it to zoom in. Get a better look at it. Maybe not. Alrighty then. So it says it's about 65 in here, which is cool. Not cool, but it's warmer than what it is outside. My battery's still getting its butt kicked pretty hard. I'm wondering whether or not it's another Walmart battery that's a piece of junk, probably. And I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that at some point, because it doesn't seem to hold the charge as much as I would like it to. But in any case, yeah, so that's what's going on here. Going to be, again, cleaning out these this weekend. These ducts, going to be taking all the flex ducts and sucking out all the junk that I think the Mises have been basically collecting stuff into, and hopefully I will have more of the parts available, especially the burner. That'd be awesome. Gonna get that replaced because that's got like all the pieces are broken off and fell inside the burner. And yeah, so that's what I want to do here. I'm going to turn the heat back a little bit just because I think it makes sense. I can turn it back to 55 and let it run that way. I always like to exercise it. those steps. So what I may do here is instead of pulling the entire fridge out, like I said, I may just pull this whole control unit out, redo the igniter block, the gas valve here, the burner unit here, and just insert everything back in and see if it works the way it should. In the meantime, it is Friday late afternoon. Oh, well, yeah, probably around dinner time. Like I said, I got the plywood for the base here, and I'm going to use a kind of a Rhino bed liner or something to seal it off and make it a little bit more waterproof. And continue working on the RV. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And happy, safe, and healthy RVing.